What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we're going to be talking about town quests. Now these are ones that are a little less easy to see. You guys have probably noticed your main story quests are the orange markers. The secondary side quests are the blue ones, like those light blue ones. They almost look like daily quests from MMOs. Well, there is a third type, and if you're too zoomed out on the map, you might actually be missing these town quests. There's different stages. We currently unlocked level 4, and these are actually unlocked based on your resonance level, not necessarily where you are in the story. You could actually be a full zone ahead, technically, sometimes, and then the town quests open up in the previous zone, and if you're not knowing where to look, you might have missed some of these, because these are going to get you more hero essence to evolve your heroes, to ascend them. You're going to get training materials to level them up, and then beyond that you get a few soul stones for A levels as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So when you are in game right here, you might notice when you go to your map and you're like zoomed out a certain bit, you can't see like all your quests necessarily. You can see like the main storyline, and then you should be able to see the blue bonus storylines. But if you're zoomed into a certain point, you will kind of see the transition here of going from here to here. You'll see these other purple pop-ups right here. They look a lot like the waystones. Your eyes might not catch them at first glance, because when you're kind of looking real quick, they do kind of blend in. However, if you are wondering if you have any up in a certain zone, come on over to here. You see your story quest, you'll see the blue side quest. If you come over to the bottom right here, town quest, this is where you're actually going to have all these bonus ones. And like you see, the hero essence are here, the training manuals, and a few soul stones. So if you need to track them, you can click right there and you can navigate to these to get them done. We're going to get ours done because we just unlocked these, I think, by hitting resonance 120. So let's get going. So once we track that, we can actually go and get these quests done. It's been a little bit since I've done the last one, because again, these are unlocked based on a certain amount of progression in it. And we're just going to jump through and kind of skip the storylines. I don't know about you, but when I'm doing my dailies or I'm trying to grind really fast, I've skipped a lot of the story, like quite a bit of it here. And it looks like we're going after henchmen here. Luckily, I really enjoy the fact that it has like the auto pathing, because sometimes whether I'm using WASD or doing this right here, it's a little tedious. Sometimes like this, you do have to manually do it, and it looks like there is a mark there. Luckily, we have enough power that it really doesn't matter on these, so we're gonna blast through them very, very quickly. It looks like it's like not even a competition here. So yep, we got through this one. That story quest is done. And then we got here, sorry, town quest. So we got two other ones that looks like up here. It looks like we have some monsters that I might not have cleared previously, but since we're now pushing 130 resonance, we're in a much better spot. So let's see what we got going on for the second quest here. Get this one taken care of. It looks like this is a kind of like a town quest. Oh, I see what I have to do. Have you ever done these ones? You have to like round up the ducks or chickens or whatever. You have to like keep them from running away, and you have to like almost herd them into the right spot. It's really weird. It's kind of awkward, especially if you try to do more than one at the same time. Because like this, I'm like pushing in the wrong direction. Oh, come on, just go in the circle. Go in the circle. Go in the circle. There we go. There is a quest done right there. That's probably a nice, easy one. And then there's also usually a third one, which I'm guessing might be this one. It has to do with backpack management. They're almost like mini puzzles. So let's see if we got a puzzle on this one. We do. So this one is a flip card puzzle. So it's pretty similar. Essentially, you start the game and you have to find this icon in the time limit. You basically have to click enough of them. So when you see it, you click it. They'll try to put other ones up that look similar-ish to try to trick you. And then at one point, they're going to give you like, yeah, they just give you a ton of them in a row that you can click all at once here. And yeah, it's just beating the timer. You can actually get a lot of these wrong and still have plenty of time to do it, as you guys can see. Super, super easy to get done. Looks like we might not even have the backpack management one on this, because there's like 3 different styles, and it looks like we got a couple of them done, and I think that's it. I wonder if there's a couple enemies that we still need to clear out though around the map. Luckily, clearing all the enemies isn't as important for doing your you know, full completion. This one's been tricky. Immune to here, like, oh man. I'm wondering if our granny has enough power here. This one's difficult because they're immune to physical. The only way I've been able to find someone strong enough is like Granny. And I don't know if that's something we still have the power for. Some of these solo crucibles are very tricky depending on what your account looks like. We'll see if she has enough damage now. Honestly, we might be strong enough that I might be able to put Ceci in. Or one of our other just damage dealers. It was just previously our magic casting heroes were kind of just too weak. Whereas now... it also has a big role based on our confining spell, because I think our confining spell is actually the thing that's finishing them off. So whenever this ticks, it's fine, but we only have like 30 seconds to finish you off, which I don't think is going to be long enough. I think we might have to go to some sort of magic caster. 16 seconds. Yeah, this has got a long cooldown on it, so I don't think we're going to get there. Nope. So let's see if we have another hero that might be able to do it. Cecia's Twine ability might be able to get it done. I don't know. Plus, of course, she has that. Yeah, actually, you know what? No, Cecia's kind of... that's weird. So some of the damage is going to go through, but I think Cecia is going to be strong enough that this will work. It almost looks like her damage over time from her exclusive is what's doing the damage now, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, because it's basically immune to most of those. Hey, whatever. If you're ever stuck in a monster battle, just come back to it later on. You'll definitely have more power, but looks like... okay, so all that dust that we just received... I keep saying dust. Hero Essence is actually a perfect timing for us to keep going here. So let's get our Odie leveled up further. We recently got him to Supreme, which is awesome. I did use the acorns. Usually keeping him at Mythic Plus is fine, but I wanted to just push some things through. We're not enhancing that further. We're keeping that at 5, and we're working on getting this one up to 5 right here. Yeah, we just need a little bit more. It's a little bit more power. But we'll have that in the next couple days. We also, looks like, got those A-level shards were perfect. We got, what's your name again? Walker. Yeah, Walker. Just like Texas Ranger. So, that isn't a duplicate, but we do have 6 chests now that we got to a high resonance, which means we might be able to upgrade some gear, which is going to mean a lot of good progression for us. So I always try to focus on our main heroes the most, just to make sure we have the forging materials, and then after the forging materials are done, we'll go around to the other classes that we use less less of the time. I really don't use many rogues or mages, so I typically tend to leave their gear to last. But again, upgrading everybody's gear is important because the overall level of your gear is kind of a way to do the forging and getting upgrades on all your sets. So you want to make sure everything is in a good spot. Then you can recycle all your old stuff to get more forging materials. But all that is going to help us in our progress. Now, we did get a few Rowan copies and everything recently. We did some summons. I think actually, you know what? Yeah, we have one more summon to go. So I did take Rowan off of our banners. I'm going to go for Aaron next, I think, as our next build. But we got like, I think I did 30 of these earlier, and I got like 2 Rowan copies or 3 Rowan copies. It was something ridiculous between this and All Hero Recruit. I really want to get another Smokey, because if I get another Smokey, I'm literally willing to buy the $50 pop-up pack just to get him leveled up further. Let's see who it is. We are guaranteed a legend right now. Oh, it's Cecia. Doesn't really do much for us because we need another Cecia if we do want to take her to Supreme Plus. But if I do want to take her to Supreme Plus, I can go ahead and do that here, because in reality, we've already got Rowan done in her. So after that, I'm probably going to work on something like Brutus. But yeah, that's going to take her pretty much to Supreme Plus, because that's the one. We need one more copy, and we should get it, I think, from like Arena in a day or so. We're at 7,496. Yeah, we should be able to get another one pretty soon. So pretty successful. Now we have 3 heroes up to level 130, 2 more to go to keep progressing in our resonance system, and that's not too bad. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, if you guys haven't checked, go click on the book here. Don't click on the quest. Click on the little book to the side of it, and then come down to the bottom, Town Quest. See if you got some. It might help your progression. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.